Well, to help me break down what's really going on in New York is someone who knows a lot about New York. He is also running to oust Governor Cuomo. Republican New York gubernatorial candidate Rob Astorino is here. Rob, good to have you back on the program.
Thanks, Grant.
So a lot at play here. No doubt to me that Cuomo is creepy, probably disrespectful to women. He shouldn't be as handsy. But I do believe the Democrats have an ulterior motive. What do you think?
I think all that is true. The fact is there have been too many enablers of Cuomo's behavior through the years. I saw it in 2014 when I ran against Cuomo, gave him the race of his life, could have won if I had my own party's backing. But unfortunately, there were too many top Republicans who were not only turning a blind eye to it, but were praising Cuomo. And that, unfortunately, kept his reign going. And so you had now the sexual harassment, which ended up happening to too many women. You had his Emmy Award book deal. You had, of course, the most important, thousands and thousands of seniors put to death by his executive order, and then he's covering it up. All of these things, the corruption, the behavior, it's been a pattern of Cuomo for so long, and yet in the Albany swamp, they turned away. And I was one of the lone voices in 14 calling him out for his corruption and his behavior when, again, too many were silent. But right now, you've got, of course, a pile on. Everyone wants to jump on because he's a dead man walking. He's on an island unto himself.
And Rob,
I'm sure right now he's dialing everybody.
I think they're missing one very important reason for him to resign, step down, be moved out, maybe even impeached. And that is his debacle over the nursing home. He literally, in my humble opinion, killed senior citizens in New York, and we're worried about him kissing girls on the cheek and inappropriately touching their back, running their fingers down their back. All gross. But he killed senior citizens, Rob.
No, look, it's all bad, but in the bad-o-meter, killing seniors is the worst of the worst, and then trying to cover it up and obstruct justice and win an Emmy and sign a book deal for $5 million. This pattern of behavior with sexual harassment is bad, and it might be the final nail in his coffin because it's an eek factor, but the death of seniors is worse.
Let me get your reaction to this. Notice we say he won an Emmy. He didn't win a Grammy. I don't know if you heard this recorded phone call with him and one of his accusers. I'll just play it for you and then get your reaction.
Hi, Governor.
Yeah.
This is Charlotte.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am ready.
You don't know that song?
No, I appreciated the singing.
Do you love me? Do you really love me?
I mean, I don't know. She's 3 decades younger than him. Rob, I'll give you the last word here before you take us out.
I have young daughters. If this kind of creep ever went near them or did anything like he did as a father, I honestly, I don't know what I would do. But, the worst part, too, is the toxic work environment. These are all employees of him, so they're subordinates, and is the classic definition by law that he signed in New York of sexual harassment in the workplace. So I don't see how he skates out of this in any way, even though he's going to have some people try to defend him. But if they don't impeach him and he doesn't resign, then ultimately the stopgap is always, always the voters.
Yep. I will make this guarantee. He does not apologize. He does not step down, and he keeps fighting. And then just like before, unless there are charges brought against him, the media is going to drop this along the way. But Rob Astorino, I wish you good luck in your race against Governor Cuomo or whoever it may be you're running against at that point. But thank you for coming on the show tonight.
Anytime, Grant. Thank you very much.
Hey, I'm Rob Finnerty. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please join the conversation in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, too. Hit the bell icon to be alerted to breaking news. And remember, there's a whole lot more on Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news network. Newsmax TV, we're real news for real people.